Welcome back to Lumberjack Barbecue. Sorry it's been so long, well, several months. We were shooting with my kid's camera, piece of junk, but it worked. Well, somehow it's lost, so we went out and bought another camera. Pretty good camera, I think, for what we're doing here, which isn't anything special. So for a real quick, easy video, I'm doing stuff inside today, and we're going to make some burgers. We're going to use some meatloaf mix, which is a beef and pork. We're going to use some bacon to top it with. We're going to use some chili that Mrs. Lumberjack made, and we're going to mash that down and put it in the meatloaf mix to give it a little kick. We're going to fry up some onions, some mushrooms, and put some cheese on it, as well as using lettuce as our burger buns, trying to cut down on the carbs and whatnot. And last but not least, we're going to add some carbs to it, but I don't eat this stuff a lot anymore. We're going to make some French fries, and Junior will probably get the most of them. We're going to try to put some olive oil on them, and then when we go to put them in the oven, use the directions and maybe cut it short, use the broiler to brown them up. Just all experimental and trying out the camera. I hope you guys have a good time. I'm going to get some prep done. We'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. Got some stuff prepped up and whatnot, and we're showing you what we're doing. We got some bacon cooking over here. We're going to let that cook off and put it on some paper towel later on and get working on some vegetables. That would be the mushroom and the onion. So I'm going to add a little black pepper to this bacon. There probably is no specific reason. Just like it. I love black pepper. So we're going to add that. While that's cooking off, what we're going to do is show you what we're doing with the fries, which again is no big deal at all. It's just French fries out of the freezer, oil back in the freezer, waiting for us to put them in the oven. So I'm going to reach over here and grab our fries. Nothing special. And we're not going to do all these because we don't need all these carbs. I'm not a freak about the diet stuff, but I had to watch myself a little bit because I like to drink some beers. Whitey and Hank will let you know that. So we got need a pair of scissors here because that's how we do things. And we're going to cut it just like that. Not that you care. And we'll pour some of these bad boys out of here. What do you think, Mrs. Lumberjack?
Looks good.
That money? Is that good?
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Okay, she says that's alright. We'll get a little more. Put these back in the freezer and just wash my hands. All I'm going to do is just mix them up in that olive oil that I have in the bottom of the bowl. I don't know if this is going to work. I'll be honest with you, I don't really care. It's potatoey goodness in the bottom here. Blah blah blah. Maybe I'll put a little more olive oil. What do you think? A little bit?
Is it, yeah.
So somehow you ever end up watching this Keith Bettag, I'm not stealing from you. I just happen to be cooking inside today. I'm usually at the grill and whatnot, so. But I do love your videos. Alright, that's that. I'm feeling good enough about that. We're going to put them in the freezer. And then the next thing is to work on our meat. There's our meat. That again is the pork and the beef. Meatloaf mix, they called it. What I did here was I took some the chili and I'm mashing it down. And I got it just about to the consistency that I wanted. And there's some sausage in here and some ground beef too that's been cooked up or whatever. And I'm sure we're going to get some hard bits in there and whatnot. But I don't know. We're going to try it. We're going to see what the heck happens here.
They'll soften up.
Alright, good. So we're going to take that, pour it in there. I think that's good consistency. I don't want to make it into a puree. And we got some beans still hanging out there. For all the Vegematics out there, they like beans. I like beans. And this chili is seasoned very mildly because of Junior. Well, and Mrs. Lumberjack isn't much into that either. Only one way to do it, get your hands in there. And you don't want to work it too hard. Saw that on many videos. If you work it too hard, what ends up happening is it gets very solid like, or compact. I did that on a meatloaf one time. It didn't come out great. I ate it, but it didn't come out great. And that's about where I want it, I think. Look pretty good to you?
Looks good.
Alright, after that we're just going to form up some patties and put them back in the refrigerator. So that's what's going on right now. We'll come back to you when there's any kind of news flash or something. Alright, welcome back. We got some of the stuff going here. We got onions in the pan, but first we pulled off our bacon. Looks perfect as far as I'm concerned. There's a little pepper on there that I added. That ought to add a nice bite to it. Just going to let it rest on the paper towel here. Get some of the grease off of it. We got our onions going. Put some more Worcestershire sauce in there. Or what does Keith call it? What's this here sauce, he says. And we want them really softened up. And we've had them in here for what, about 3 minutes, I think. And they're going to have to go a little bit longer than that. But Mrs. Lumberjack says we ought to add the mushrooms. So we're going to add the mushrooms in there. And just let everything kind of get all happy, as Moonshine would say. And that's what we're going to top our burgers with. And then a piece of cheese on top of that. And like I said, lettuce buns. And soon we're going to be putting the fries in. They take about 15 minutes or so. So we'll be putting them in pretty soon here. And once these vegetables get down, and once we go to put the burgers in the pan, then we'll probably load the fries up. See you back here. Welcome back. Got our fries in the oven. We have all of our sides, the bacon, the onions, and the mushrooms, waiting on paper towels. It's time for the experiment. Here we go. Oh, and I also put some salt and pepper on top here. Once they're all in here, then I'm going to put some more salt and pepper. Got some oil heated up in the pan. Let's see what happens. Come on, get back there, buddy. Have some room for your brother. There we go. They're all in. Excuse me. A little salt on this side. I'm trying to watch that stuff too. Doesn't mean I don't eat it here and there. Oh, by the way, it is Saturday, the 24th of January. Hopefully I get this video out Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, something like that. I'm going to try to do that from now on, get videos out after the weekend. Some people say the best day is on Thursday so people can watch over the weekend. That might be, but you probably already got a ton of other videos you're watching at that time. So I'll be the guy that fills it in maybe. I'm going to try to do one once every 2 weeks, maybe a month. It might be more than that. When the summer comes, I'll be grilling all the time on the weekend. So we'll be back once we go to flip these babies over. We're looking for them to get brown up the sides, and then we'll flip them over and we'll start adding all the mushroom and the onion on top of that, and the bacon. Then we'll throw some cheese over top of that to lock it all in, and be cutting our lettuce buns and digging into this soon. So we'll see you back in a little bit.
Smells like zerns in here.
Zerns! Alright, we're back. We're ready to flip them. Starting to get brown up the sides. You can see some of the blood popping through the top of it. I did flip one up just to check it out. So we're ready to flip them. No big deal. It's not like I have to show you this, but hey, we're making a video. Oh yeah, that's nice and brown. The way we like them. Beautiful. I don't want them burnt, which a little bit of that could be called burnt, I suppose. That one, that dog gets that. We don't have a dog, but we'll work that one out. Alright. So now what we're going to do is take our onions and mushrooms and just apply them on top of these. Try to get that one back together a little bit. I'm not going for a plethora of stuff here. It's just a little bit. This one looks like it is without onions. So we're going to lay these last bits of onions on that one. And then I cut the strips of bacon in half, so there's going to be 2 of these smaller strips per. Again, not the healthiest meal, but certainly better than I might have made before. Got a little bit of bacon, a little bit of beef, a little bit of pork. Oh, that's right, I was only planning to do 3 burgers. Guess what? Somebody gets shorted. And it can be me. Now what we're going to do is throw some cheese on top. A little bit of my trusty fridge, just American cheese. Like I said, I wasn't getting crazy for this video. I was just going to test out the old camera and throw something out there for you guys and let you know I'm still alive. All 11 of my subscribers. I think it's 11. A little American cheese on top. A little for the lumberjack. And I guess about 2 minutes now, from now, we'll be ready to throw these on the lettuce buns and let you guys take a look. I'm not going to make any kind of special sauce or nothing like that for this. Everybody likes it with something a little bit different on it. We're just going to generically show you the burgers when they're done on the rolls and lettuce rolls. And thanks a lot for watching. We'll be back in a bit. Alright, welcome back. Yes, we burnt the fries. Well, not we, I did. Actually, this one I'll throw away. That one I'll throw away. The rest of them, I'm not so horribly upset about them. I am a little bit. Whatever. Let's look at these burgers. Now, is that a thing of beauty or what? Or maybe it's not. You tell me. I'm going to plate a couple of these up on these lettuce buns. Much healthier alternative. Again, we got cheese, we got bacon and this and that, but we're getting away from the carb there. You know what? That ain't your normal burger. I totally understand. But I ain't gonna like that. So, without further ado, I'm gonna take a bite, which I usually don't do on camera, but I'm gonna give it a whirl. Oh, a lot of water here. We drained off the lettuce, or rinsed it. Let's see what happens. Cooked good. I'll tell you, I put lettuce on my hamburger anyway, so it really doesn't matter. There's a little more here than I usually eat, but that is not bad at all. That is not bad. You guys ought to give this a try. Don't burn your fries. And we'll see you next time. Hopefully it's outside the grill. Take care from Lumberjack Barbecue.